Welcome back to Boring Reviews.
Boring Land.
Oh, just kidding.
Blasphemer!
All
Hello,
right.
Boring Review Nation!
Kind of pointless.
We know all things.
All right. Welcome back to Boring Reviews, Boring Land. Nick here.
Ooh, Gabe!
And Gabe, what are we doing?
I'm so excited. We are going to react to the Snyder Cut quick HBO trailer. It's just a teaser trailer. Most of you guys have been watching this channel for a while know Nick and I are huge comic book fans. We're both DC guys, as you can see. Flash, Superman. We talked about our preference over DC. We like Marvel, definitely like the Marvel movies better, but we're just as comic book guys. He loves Superman, I love Batman. I'm one of the few people who actually like the Justice League. Okay, it wasn't as bad as the reviews said it was. It definitely didn't deserve to tank the way it did. And you know what's sad? When we can think, I just looked it up, this thing still made like $400 million, $500 million. That's considered a tank when you put the kind of money you put into these films, you know what I mean? Suicide Squad, which everybody kills, and I think me and then maybe Jeremy Johns, I forget who was the other big reviewer that liked it, but Suicide Squad made $800 million. So yeah, if you do anything under that, it's a tank. But I thought it was good. You could tell, though, that, and those of you that do not know the history behind it, I'm going to go do this super, super quick. Okay, Zack Snyder was having a personal family issue. There was a tragedy in his family, so in the middle of filming it, he stopped. Of course, Warner Brothers wanted to push out their content. They were trying to rush through their universe. They're trying to follow the Marvel cinematic universe and, have the whole ensemble. And they decided to bring in Josh Whedon, right?
Joss Whedon, yeah.
Josh Whedon to finish it. And Josh Whedon went in there, wanted to do a whole bunch of retakes, which is why Superman's mouth looks so funny, because he had a mustache. He was already filming another movie at the time, which was Mission Impossible. And a lot of fans were upset because they were like, why didn't you just wait for Zack Snyder? And, we've alluded to, movie business is a business, and these guys, these studios don't care if there's a death in the family or if your wife has cancer. They want to put out product because they've got quotas to meet, they've got loans that come due, and they have to have these movies come out. I don't know why they didn't put Wonder Woman out or put out I don't know if they had Aquaman or Shazam, or just wait. Give the guy the year. Why rush it? You know what I mean? But for whatever reason, they rushed it, and we got the Justice League we got, which I still thought was okay. It wasn't great, but you could tell that there were two different visions in that movie, because there were some parts that were super dark, and there were some parts that was like so much levity in it, so much comedy in it, that you're like, yeah, that's not Zack Snyder.
I think that DC WB wanted to get rid of Zack Snyder, to tell you the truth. I think that they weren't liking what he was doing with Justice League. They did not get the reception they wanted from Man of Steel or Batman vs. Superman, especially Batman vs. Superman. And so I think they were looking for a way out. And unfortunately, with the tragedy, and Zack Snyder is saying, oh, I'm willing to step away, I don't know for sure, but I think it's kind of not that the tragedy is what they wanted to happen, but they wanted an opportunity to not go forward with him. Now, Justice League, the problem with Justice League is it could have been so much more. It could have been so much more. My biggest issue, being a Superman fan, is that they did not establish that character well enough for Batman to say the things that he said about him in Justice League, where he said he's a beacon of hope. He's someone we all look to for help. He was never established that way. We didn't get enough of that in Man of Steel. And as a big Superman fan, you have to have that side of Superman where he's connecting with the people. We didn't get a lot of that. Batman vs. Superman, we've got barely any of that. And then it was all about Batman vs. Superman and their issues. And so for him to have died in Batman vs. Superman, spoiler alert, and then to have Batman talking so highly of him and how he saved so many people, we didn't see that on screen in this reiteration. So there was just so many things missed. I thought Flash was a big bonus. I thought Aquaman was a bonus. I thought Wonder Woman was a bonus. I thought what they did to Ben Affleck, it looked weird. Like sometimes he was in good shape, sometimes he was out of shape. That must have been the reshoots. It was, unfortunately, I thought when Joss Whedon came on, I thought this is the greatest thing you could ever ask for. I love Joss Whedon. I love the Avenger movies. I love Firefly and Serenity and all that kind of stuff. And I thought this is the best thing, but unfortunately, two different styles trying to copy Marvel, it didn't work out. So, Justice League came out. It got destroyed box office wise from what it should have made. It got destroyed by the critics. I loved it when it first came out, and every time I watched it since, I've liked it less and less and less. There are some cool moments, obviously, but I don't go to a movie hoping for my favorite character to be on there just for some cool moments. I will say that this guy was done right in the second half of Justice League. This guy shows up like he should be, like a boss. They took off the reins. This guy was unbelievable. So that last battle sequence was good enough for me. But I did not think the Snyder Cut existed. I did not think it was going to come out. I will be one of those people that admitted to that. But I'm so glad that it does. I'm so excited to see where this was supposed to go because, in my opinion, it can't be worse. And hopefully it'll be better. So we are going to look at the short 30-second teaser that got dropped by HBO Max earlier today. We're going to do a quick reaction on it. And we hope you guys are excited to see this with us if you've not seen it yet. And Mr. Gabe, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. In 3, 2, 1.
The bell's already been rung, and they've heard it.
Darkseid.
Oh, yeah.
But in the dark, among the stars. Ding dong, the god is dead.
Oh.
Listen to the music.
Yeah, that's 30 seconds.
You know what? It was so short, but I tell you what, bro, I don't care. One of the things that drove me crazy was that you don't bring out Stephen Wolf to be your Steppenwolf, sorry, to be your big bad. Right? He's a B character. He's a B character. All right. Don't give me. I was so excited in BVS when we had the Batman flashback dreams, and you see the parademons, and you see the big Darkseid sign. I'm like, oh, Darkseid! I was going nuts. And then what? You forgot about Darkseid? What's going on here? It drove me nuts. And I've heard the rumors. I'm one of the guys that believed in the Snyder Cut that yes, this was Zack Snyder's original vision. Darkseid was going to be in the movie. He was going to be the big bad. Yes, Steppenwolf was going to be there, but he was going to be a henchman, which is what he is.
Well, from what I read, I want to say that it was a two-parter, and Darkseid was going to show up in the second part. Steppenwolf was going to be like the opening act, and then Darkseid was going to come in maybe near the end of the first one, and then also big time in the universe, out in space in the second one. Darkseid has never been portrayed, besides an animated feature, in any DC movie. And it's a huge shame because he is the Mac Daddy of the villains, one of them in the DC, definitely the Mac Daddy villain in the Superman comic series. So obviously I'm a huge fan of his. I had his toy when I was a kid. He makes a cool appearance in some Super Nintendo game. I can't remember which one it was. I think Superman is Dead or something like that. And ever since that happened, I'm like, I can't wait to see this guy on the screen. It's never happened. Never happened. And hopefully they do it right because this guy, he is the Thanos, and it's not them copying. Darkseid's been around for a long time, but he is the Thanos of the DC. This is a guy you do not mess with. He is not Steppenwolf. He is nothing compared to Steppenwolf, and I cannot wait to see how he's used in hopefully this 5-part, 1 hour each part Justice League Fest. I cannot wait.
Bro, here's the thing. One of the things that I thought they did right in Justice League was show how much of a boss Superman is because he smacked Darkseid. They even had to put in some storytelling to explain why Superman would leave the battle because if it was just right there, it would have ended too quickly. But oh no, there's civilians in trouble. So I come down, beat down Darkseid a little bit, then I peace out to save these civilians, then I come back to the fight because you know what I mean? Like he's not the kind. Superman is a boss, bro. Okay, so that's how come I'm like Steppenwolf is a B character, whereas a guy that's really formidable, where it will take the entire Justice League to stop them, and that's gonna be Darkseid. And I'll tell you this, just like with Thanos, don't be surprised, especially with what's gone on recently, if maybe my boy Darkseid drops a body or two. Maybe somebody from the Justice League doesn't survive because that's how this guy's a boss. this guy's a boss. That's just the reality behind it. Okay, I'm only saying that because we know about the whole Ezra Miller thing, and he got in trouble for choking out a fan. So this might be a good, perfect example for, he died in this movie. Darkseid took him out, so now there's got to be another Flash, and they can go with Kid Flash in the future, or anybody else in a future movie. But this would be a perfect way to do that. With that being said, guys, it's only a 30-second review reaction, so I didn't want to spend tons of time talking about it, but I was super excited. Thank you, Nick, for joining me on this. I know you're happy because your boy Superman's being represented and the story's finally being told the way it is. We've also heard that he's already signed on to play Henry Cavill, we're talking about, to play Superman in Man of Steel 2. So, DC, thank you so much. Guys, if you haven't seen it, go ahead and watch it again. Give us some likes on this. Another thing, support. I don't care if you just get HBO Max for that 1 month so that you can get those 5 episodes and then cancel it. But those of you that claim to be DC fans and comic book fans have to support this thing, because a lot of people, it costs them an extra $33 million just to finish a movie that's basically already done. So they need to see a profit. I'm going to subscribe, and I'm not going to do the free 7-day thing. I'm going to subscribe, pay my monthly thing, and then who knows? Maybe I'll cancel Hulu or something else and keep HBO Max, all right? Because I did enjoy Watchmen on there as well, and they do have some great programming.
All right. Well, we hope you guys enjoy this reaction. If you do, please like the video. It definitely helps our channel considerably. It gets our video to more people out there to watch. And don't forget to check out some more videos from Boring Reviews. We have a whole plethora of different types of videos out there. And all I got to say is Man of Steel 2, J.J. Abrams, please don't mess it up. But until next time.
We know all things.